How y'all doing?
Hi, welcome back. Yeah, I'm really sorry for not posting for 2 months, or I think it's 3. I don't know. I think it's 3 months. I just had no motivation to. I haven't had much motivation for anything lately. Yeah, but I've been really wanting to film videos. I just haven't done it yet. So now we got that out of the way. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be talking about my last day of junior year. And I don't mean like the online version. I mean like the actual last day I was physically at my school. Because I just find this day so funny. Like, it's so ironic and weird. Like, I don't know. It's just funny. So let's just jump right into the story because there's a lot to talk about. So we got off on a Friday, or like that was our last day. I had choir and guitar for my junior year, and it was by the same teacher, and they're in my first and second period. When my teacher's gone, we literally can't do anything because like it's just very much driven by him. Like, he's the one giving instructions, and I know subs are supposed to do it, but like if they're not specializing in music, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So he was gone. He's gonna be gone all week. I went to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like, I went to those classes. We literally did nothing. It was just a waste of my time. And honestly, I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna go on Friday because there's no point. Literally, I know that was gonna be the last time I could go to those classes, but I was like, you know what? No point in going. I'm gonna skip those periods. So let's jump into the day, March 13th, 2020. So like I said, I did skip first and second period, but I also skipped my 0 period because we as well weren't doing anything in that period. It's my math period. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna go. So I skipped 0 first and second. So mind you, I only have 3 classes to go to. So anyways, I skipped those periods and I wake up and it's snowing. Yeah, it literally was snowing. Like, and here's the thing. I live in the Pacific Northwest. Snowing is not like super strange, but like it was March. Like, what was the reason for that? You know what I mean? Like, there's literally no reason for it to be snowing. And it wasn't even like, oh, snow, like it was just like snowing and wasn't sticking. I don't know, it was weird. So that was already a weird start of the day. Anyways, I get to school. It's my 3rd period, which is AP Lang. So the only reason I went to this class, I'm like, you know what, it's an AP class. You would think that we would be like using our time wisely, like, you know, any AP class would. Yeah, I should have known better. So anyways, I get to this class and my teacher's like,
well, we don't really know what's gonna happen.
Because like the talk was like schools are shutting, like schools were already shutting down in Washington. Mind you, Washington was the first state to even have a case of COVID. So like Washington was already like unlocked, like literally shutting things down already. And so my teacher was like,
so I'm just gonna use this period to catch up on my paperwork, and then you guys can use this period as like a free period to do like your work.
And so literally all we did was go on our phones. Like, that's literally all we did. Like, and we talked about like everything that was happening. And that was a waste of, again, my time, because I could have not gone to 3rd period and then just not gone to lunch. Anyway, so lunch rolls around and here's the thing. So junior year is like a year where you can go do Running Start, which is like you do college to the high school. And for me, that's just not my alley. But all my friends, they all did it. So I literally was by myself all the time for lunch, during anything. And honestly, it wasn't a big problem for me. I was like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. But for some reason at lunch, my best friend Carla, she decided to come, and I just wanted to mention this because like she never comes. And so again, just like another weird thing. So
Right now. She literally didn't say that. I literally didn't say that. I really want my back though.
See you in hell.
So, you know, we're done with lunch. My next class is AP US History, APUSH. And my teacher, the teacher who teaches APUSH, like, she's very much like, we're gonna use our time wisely. Like, she's just a great teacher. Let me just put it at that. And so we actually did stuff. I can't tell you what we did because, you know, I really wasn't doing it. But we went over stuff, and it was just weird because, like, it was like my last normal class because, again, we did nothing during 3rd period, and that was my 4th period, and which is my last like class. Because if we roll over to 5th period, which is where a lot of things happen, this is where the snowball effects start. So 5th period rolls around and I'm TA for that period. I usually, if I don't have anything to do, I always ask my teacher, I'm like, hey, can I like go up to the library so I can do work? And they're like, oh yeah, go ahead. So I'm like, cool. So I decided to go up to the library. And another quick background story. So my 5th period, I had like obviously the teacher, and there was a para educator in the room that was always in there. And earlier that week I was talking about, do you really think we're gonna close in school? Like, cause that was just such a crazy idea to me, like closing down a school, like really? And he was like, I don't think it's are we, I think it's like, when is it gonna happen? Cause like it's gonna happen eventually. And I literally thought that was like so crazy to think about. And now here we are, not going back to school, we're going literally online, but that's a whole nother video. So I head up to the library and I meet up with some of my friends who are like in the library as well. But then we get this over the intercom.
Announced that all schools in the state of Washington are going to be closed through April 24th, beginning Monday.
So yeah, that video I took was literally of my principal going over the intercom saying that we will be closed down for 4 weeks, and it was kind of crazy. So literally when he announced that, kids were just leaving classrooms. I mean, like, the library literally was kicking students out, being like, you're not allowed to be in here, you don't have a pass, like the point, like whatever. And it was just funny because they literally were just leaving their class. And I'm like, I know we're not like coming back to school, but you do know we're still in school? I don't know, it was weird. So 5th period's over. During this time we have our advisory, homeroom, whatever you like to call it. And again, like I said, it was a Friday, and usually the first Friday of every month we have an ASB meeting. So, you know me, I'm part of ASB. You know, I walk in to go to my ASB meeting, and I just walk into a bunch of seniors bawling their eyes out. When I tell you it was bad. Like, it was so bad. A lot of seasons were just starting. Like, we literally didn't have like any soccer games or any softball games, baseball, whatever. Like, and they're all just really sad because like obviously they're not going to get that season, or even going back into that kind of mindset, they're going to get a short season. They didn't get the season. It was just weird because like obviously for me, I was just like, but like I understand that, literally, like, just thinking about that. So that meeting was really weird. A lot of them were like after they started crying, and I was just like, what's happening here? Anyways, so that's the end of the school day. We get that news. It's just weird. Like, I don't know, it was just like, are we coming back to school, are we not? Because like again, at that point we didn't know. Let's just skip to the more end of the day. So for me, I'm in dance, and I've been in dance for all 4 years of high school. It's gonna be my upcoming 4th year, if we even have a season. So I was heading to dance, and it was just like a weird practice. Like, we just did a lot of freestyling, like, oh, make up like a short routine real quick. And by the way, at this point, our state was 2 weeks away. Usually the last 2 weeks of going to state, it's like crazy. Like, you have long practices, like cleaning is crazy, like it's crazy. But like the fact that we were having such a chill back practice, it was just weird. And I think my coach like secretly knew that we weren't going back, so she just really wanted like our last practice to be nice. And at the time we had a foreign exchange student on our team, and her name's Hannah. And it was weird because literally they were sending back the foreign exchange students. They'll be able to graduate, but they're not gonna be like going to graduation. Again, at this point, it was like thinking that we were going back to school. So it was really sad. We ordered pizza. The pizza was uncut.
But they're like plastic, aren't they?
And then we were saying goodbye to, again, Hannah, and it was just really sad. It was like, it was a sad but like a good last practice. Yeah, so then I went home, I talked to my parents about everything that was happening, and it was like, we all thought like, oh, this isn't gonna be anything, but only did we know. But yeah, so that was my last day of junior year, not online, but actually in person. I know it doesn't seem super crazy, but like to me, like just like everything that happened, it was just like a weird thing. Like, it wasn't normal. So I just found that was funny because it was like a weird day on our last normal day, I guess. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Also, like, I want to vlog my senior year so bad. I've been looking up to my senior year, and even though everything is just so different and I could cry if I think about it, it's still my senior year, still my last year of high school. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and also tell me you like this video. I know I don't do much story times, but like, I love watching story times, and like, I don't know, am I a story time YouTuber? You never know. So if you like me, subscribe. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be posting more often because I do this every time. I literally post one video and then I don't post for like 5 months. But you never know. You never know. So yeah, subscribe so you'll know when I post. I post not sporadically, more like not often. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you later in my next one. Okay. Bye.